It's Gavin Miller. Shane Watson starting the game down to Cleal, and Cleal it is who comes back towards the quarter, with Manly playing the breeze just behind them, slightly across and behind them in the first half. And Cochrane slips into dummy half, and it's taken up by Lyons. And look at Cronulla getting up fast in defence, trying to cut it off smartly. Now the kick from Blake, the wind behind it, down towards Docking in the headgear. Docking coming back after injury, getting his confidence back in the last few weeks. And we're right on the halfway mark. Porter feeds it. That's McGaw from the centres. Miller delays it, finds a good runner in Craig Diamond. And just watch this Cronulla pack today.
It's amazing the enthusiasm since the arrival of Gavin Miller into the side. He really has injected a lot of enthusiasm in that forward pack.
Porter again with Miller. Gustard. Hasler's got him with Cochrane. Speechley at dummy half. Knocked down by Porter. Clean it up. And now the knock on.
Bad mistake by the Sharks there. Porter really overrun the pass. It was never really on.
Peter Cullum is out there in the second row for Manly. So he was listed as a scratching today, but he's out there, no doubt about it. You can see him on the open side in the second row. On the blind, it goes to Close. It's the new man on the wing, Foster. Daly is also under a fitness cloud. Look at Cronulla crunching in defence, 2 and 3. The bowler, the man over with the ball. Down goes Paulson. Hasler with Cochrane. He gets past Diamond. Good work from Hasler. We're just in Cronulla territory on the last tackle for Manly. Manly captain Cleal. Blake's kicking for touch. He won't find it. Docking.
Big responsibility for Phil Blake there, because he's got to step into the shoes of Mitchell Cox, trying to organise the three quarters, and it won't be easy.
Perry playing it, Porter feeding it. Miller, wide ball to McGaw. Good ball from McGaw. Eddinghausen kicks ahead, but off the side of his boot, out on the full. And Mark Gore has been playing some tremendous football for Cronulla in the last few weeks in those victories. Foster.
That was a good kick from Miller, really put a lot of pressure on, as you said, Jim. Strong wind holding it up there made it very awkward for fullback Matty Gore.
There's a beautiful tackle from Hatch, and this time he's got him for offside. They've been creeping up, very keen to get up on Manly, and I don't think there's any doubt about it. A couple of times in the last few plays they've been inside the 5, and here's a chance for Cochrane to get the first points on the board. Mal Cochrane with his reliable boot. He's hit it well and straight. Manly in front. That's Cochrane's 61st goal this year. Manly leading 2-0 with the breeze after 11 minutes in the first half. Scott Gustard feeding it and getting it. Look out. He's got it to Speechley. Speechley tried to defend and lost the ball to Lyons. Now Ronson just short of halfway to play it for Manly. Cronulla coming up with another error. Cleal. Cochrane. Lyons. Big gap there. Stretches ahead. Good run by Lyons. That's Blake. Blake steps. Blake's still going. He's in. A huge gap in the Cronulla defence. And I think it was coming after a lot of handling errors by the Cronulla side. and you watch Lions steam ahead and take advantage of it.
Good play by the lock forward. He saw the gap and went straight through it. Beautiful play. Watch how he looks for his support. And the 5'8", Phil Blake, steps him through. And that really was a very good try. But it's all down to this man. Notice the acceleration there. Hatch missed him, went through, realised he was being covered, and got the ball back inside. A little bit high by Hurst, trying to take the ball and all, but very good try indeed.
And a good pass to set it up.
Certainly
Looked
was.
like he could have been covered up there. Cronulla putting a lot of pressure on themselves in this half with their errors. And Manly really capitalising there. Cochrane, it's straight, and it's 8-0 after 20 minutes.
As you said, Jim, the Sharks have only themselves to blame. They've had a lot of possession.
Halser. And Manly keep it alive again. Cochrane. Bang, down towards the quarter. And look out, Cronulla. You've got to make those early tackles. Blake. They hold off him. There's so many runners who can break the line there. There's one of them, Lyons, and he kicks for touch, but it goes dead in goal. So it's 8-0 to Manly. Down on the sideline, the man who's missing the action today is with Debbie Spillane, Mitchell Cox.
Mitchell, you're one of a long list of players that are missing from the Manly side today, but one of the late changes was Cullum. We were told he wasn't playing and he is playing. What was the story behind that?
Well, he had suspected broken ribs after last week's game, and they were cleared, so they were pretty badly bruised, so they were giving him till late this week to prove his fitness.
Any good news on your injury?
At the moment, there's not a great improvement on the groin, but I just got to give it a bit of time, the doctors say, and hopefully I'll soon I'll get back to better for me. I don't certainly like watching the game.
There's been a fair bit of talk this week about Cronulla's newfound giant killer image. Has that been something the Manly side have discussed?
Oh, certainly they've sort of basically the last couple of years, Cronulla's beaten us in probably more games than we've beaten them, and that's always been a problem. Always coming down here, they've probably played better than us, but obviously we'd like to come away with a win today.
Your own position, Mitchell, with playing 5'8", and Brett Kenny, Wally Lewis both being 5'8". Do you ever wish you were playing another position? You feel as if your representative chances are pretty heavily diminished?
Oh no, you know, I mean, it's obviously I don't think it doesn't matter what position you're playing, because I mean, there's so many good players playing rugby league now that I don't think it would matter which position you're playing. You're always coming up against good opposition.
Okay, thanks very much, Mitchell, and let you get back to watching the game.
Thank you.
Mitchell Cox with Debbie down on the sideline, and you saw then Cronulla having a good move upfield, then forcing the pass. Here's Manly again with Halser. Halser over halfway. This is a good break by Des Halser. He's got Cleal in support. Cullum on the inside, and Cullum is going to score an easy try under the posts. But Des Halser, a little bit of space, put his foot on the gas and got through or past some rather ordinary Cronulla defence.
Certainly was, Jim. And you'll notice the defence hang off him. Reverse pass, and they just left him alone. And the acceleration is tremendous. Look at the boy go. Looking for his supports. And bruised ribs or broken ribs or not, you'll see the big grin from this fella. It really has come on late in the season. A neat little run round. And see how they stopped. A guy with this acceleration. And really, you've got to point the finger of blame at Miller. He should have got him. And good work by Cullum, the second rower.
Cochrane should kick this, and he has, and it's 14-0 to Manly. That's a big lead 15 minutes before half-time, and I think they're threatening to go another try or two better than that before half-time. Paulson, he loses it. So the story continues. Drop ball both sides. Porter loses it in the tackle, and Manly have got it back. Have they? No. Cronulla have come up with it. It's Diamond.
I think the referee, Bill Harrigan's picked up a little bit from the Pommy referee, Whitfield.
Hurst has made a bit of a bust on his own. 30 yards, Cronulla. Here goes Miller. inside someone. It's Hatch, Speechley. Miller again. Porter bumps forward. Last tackle for the Sharks. Miller off the side of his boot. Lottery ball. Close comes up with it. That's good. Ronson. Cleal to Lyons, to Close. Blake. Over the head of Watson. Good gain for Manly, this. And as Davis onto his big opposite, puts him on the deck, and it's Eddinghausen bouncing it away to Perry. Now 5 minutes to go in this half. Cronulla trying to catch up, and another error. The total of the errors, 35 for Cronulla. Cochrane and Cullum not ready for it. Another error. Manly have come up with a few in the last 10 minutes of the game. Just slackening off a little after that lead they've built up, 14 points. That's the total. Look at the missed tackles and drop ball. Hasler with Blake. That's close. McGaw again, watching him closely. Blake. Blake full of beans. Daly. The Manly Daly. There's Crusher Cleal again, looking dangerous on the blind. Foster playing it. Now Cleal. Close is over. Close is over in the corner. How easy it was.
Certainly was, Jim. That really was bad defence. Good play by the skipper, though. He saw the blind side. It's a move. Emotions to go on his own. And watch the neat pass. The wingman's come in. Porter's inside. And a simple try you won't see. That really was a simple move. Notice how the skipper gets it away. He's attracted 4 Cronulla defenders.
And at half-time, it's 18-0 in favour of Manly. 3 tries in that. It's a big effort playing with the breeze. Manly on halfway. Hasler's there. And there he is, number 21, Owen Cunningham. Blake and Hasler. Cleal out wide. Not much steam up that time. Hasler again, being busy, being elusive, and setting it up. That's Foster. Foster heads for the corner. Here comes the cover, and the pass knocked down by McGaw. And there'll be a scrum.
That was a good run by the young wingman there, but beautiful passage of play by Hasler. You can't allow this man any room at all, and they're standing off him. Run across field and beautiful pass out wide. The youngster did well here. Just a silly pass at the end of it.
Speechley losing it. Another lost ball for Cronulla. It's been their bugbear all day. Now Lyons gives it to Poulsen. Cochrane. Here goes Cleal. Some strong men in this Manly side. Cronulla finding it hard to handle them now. Lyons wide. As Ronson tackled 10 out. Jackson underneath him. Lyons. Cochrane kicks ahead. It's anyone's guess. Is it a try? No. Offside. He held on to the man, perhaps. That was the ruling. He held a man back. Let's see what happened in that. It was a real scramble. Cochrane kicked it ahead. Porter went after it.
Scramble's a word for it there, Jim, and I think a bit of an Irish lottery here.
Paulson. Halser. Blake. Cuts it out to Ronson. The man underneath was Speechley. Cochrane with Daly. They're following him. Support. Close. On his knees to Cleal, and he's going to give a penalty. The penalty
was pulling for a deliberate forward pass here.
Certainly wasn't held.
Nope.
The ball didn't hit the ground. And, I think you saw the signal. Forward pass. Deliberate forward. So Cronulla got a useful breeze behind them, but they can't get on the board. It's still 18-0 against them. Hurst to play it. Porter.
It's been very difficult to pick out the pattern of play that Cronulla are playing because they haven't held onto the ball long enough.
Miller. Jackson lost it. Manly come up with it again. The error count for Cronulla is a cricket score. That's Daly. Paulson. Hasler. Blake. Lions ball wide. Over Gur's head and into touch. Well, they're trying for the move, but the pass didn't come off.
They certainly look a dispirited side, the Sharks, and you can't really blame them. This continuance of drop ball, bad passes, it's just undermined their confidence so much. I think they're looking forward to this final hooter.
A long way to go. Hasler, away to Blake. Close, and it went forward.
And you'll soon see that the referee's perfectly correct, and this is bad play by Close and bad play by Blake. And that's what we get with modern-day football three-quarter lines. Straight.
Another tight head to Manly. Blake. Here's Blake, look out, he's away. Foster's got it. Foster goes for the corner. Eddinghausen's trying to cover. Foster trying to keep it alive now. As Miller went in over the top. Close. Blake. Lions. Can't unload to Hasler. It's all Manly, 18-0 ahead. Hasler with Cleal. Now the pass. It was loose to Gur. Hasler. Hasler's going to score right under the posts. Like touch football. Well, Cronulla couldn't stop the momentum of it. They couldn't make the effective tackle. And you saw the result. It's just so easy. No one to beat in the end. I don't think Hasler could believe it. Look at it.
Oh, it was just easy there. The ball just picked up there. He spins round, Gerd, gets the ball back inside. The switching of play, it has this Cronulla defence mesmerised. And once again, a very, very simple try. He's having a great game, Des Hasler. Watch the speed here. No one at home. Nobody there, not a hand within a cooey of it.
Phil Daly's coming off and Bill Hardy's going on. Daly, of course, going into this match under an injury cloud.
He's certainly done his work today. Taking it up very hard, some hard tackling.
Eddinghausen loses it. And it's another scrum.
Well, for those who love statistics, been one of those great games. And just to rub salt in the wounds, the hooker Cochrane, 3 against the head.
Hasler, Lions. Blake to Hardy. And Hardy keeps it alive to Blake. Another pass, Cochrane, Cleal, Davis for the corner. Davis, look at that. That's pathetic defence. That really is touch football from Cronulla. Just how easily Manly were able to score the try. Well, they could get to 50 points as they did against St George a few weeks ago. If this keeps up for the last 20 minutes.
Watch the ease that they keep this ball alive. And it's not surprising, really, because this jinking run and the switching of play, Cochrane out to Cleal. Cleal just gets the ball away. Now, just watch this. 1-2, stepped inside. I missed him, you pushed him, and I'll score. And poor old Docking, he must feel like General Custer. Full credit to Manly and full credit to the wingman. Watch this huge step. Hardy said no that way, pushed him. Docking says, I better not repeat what probably Docking was saying.
Watson, change of direction, close to touch. Charging through Hurst. It's Cunningham. That's Fulton's communication with the team through the runner. They've lost it, and there's been a knock on. And also a penalty, holding a Cronulla man back.
I think he got Cleal there for just...
Caught McGaw's over. McGaw's over. McGaw scored the try.
Well, that was good thinking, good play. Manly caught napping, half asleep there. They really hadn't got their defence for once sorted out. A good run by the centre. And that's what they were looking for in the first couple of minutes, but it didn't come. A consolation for the Sharks.
Quick tap by the Sharks. Caught Manly napping. And Mark McGaw, who's been one of their highlight players in recent weeks, scored it. See Miller, way to McGaw, and he went into a bit of a slot. He's very strong.
A very good player indeed. There you could see that the Manly defence, for once, not in that one line.
Watson's kick, he allowed for the breeze, and the ball stayed out there. So Cronulla on the board, achieving some respectability at least. Lyons sets it up. Cunningham.
Cliff Lyons has certainly done that well today, Jim. It's probably one of his most constructive games I've seen him play.
Another galloping run from Cleal. Shook off a couple of defenders. He gave Miller one. Miller's having a chat with him. And it's not a friendly one, as Hurst goes down.
I don't think his words would have hurt half as much as what Cleal's fisted.
There's Miller, and he had a go at Cleal. You can see it in that tackle.
Well, he deliberately threw his elbow in there. I'm surprised that Harrigan hasn't seen it. He has now.
He's called it up for a knock-on, but you can see there Miller trying to square up after that previous one of Cleal on him. Watch this.
This is silly play. There he is. I've seen players put out of the game for over 12 months for that.
Well, the touch judge is coming in to talk about it. And it's amazing, really, that Harrigan didn't see it. It was right in front of him.
He's a lucky boy.
That was the other one in there.
And really all Cleal did was just, oh no he didn't. I thought it was his fist. He used his head. An eye for an eye.
Tooth for a tooth in that too. There's Halser getting pushed around by Miller. Miller's showing a bit of a short fuse in the last few minutes after that knock from Cleal. Jolt with Cleal's noggin. Hardy. Cleal with Ronson. In goes Diamond again. Last tackle, Manly. Cochrane. Cochrane with some space. Here goes Cleal. See you later. And Cleal has the last laugh in all this. Galloping in for a try.
Put this down to the hooker. Good play by Mal Cochrane. Good switch to the blind side. Kept his cool. Watch him take on the blind. Good fend off. See him looking straight away for the support. And as ever, big crusher. Used his head earlier in the piece. Got away with it. Used his head this time. A little bit more constructive to score the 4 points.
Bit of max credits in this run.
A good fend there. Kept calm. And he's another player that really could miss out on the boat. Well worth a trip to England, Mal Cochrane.
Big score for Manly, and they also won the reserve grade, 8-6. The under-23s will be played after this match. Cochrane, he's missed the kick. And that's full time. Manly 32-4, 6 tries to 1. Big winners over the Sharks, and they've now had 31 wins against Cronulla in 40 matches in the last 20 years.